New details out of Harford County tonight, where an inspector finds school property in the possession of Dr. Sean Bolson was never stolen in New Orleans. But will that be enough to save the superintendent's job? Hi, everybody, and welcome to the news at 11. I'm Bryant Reed. The Harford County Board of Education met publicly tonight for the first time since Superintendent Dr. Sean Bolson was put on paid administrative leave last week. And despite several agenda items, many parents showed up to express their distrust in the school system after the incident that led us to tonight that took nearly 2 years to come to light. Our Harford County community reporter Ashley Paul has remained in your corner following this story from the very beginning. She was at tonight's meeting that came hours after the Office of the Inspector General released their report into the incident involving Bolson.
And after a week of speculation, that report lays out the facts of what happened on April 6, 2024, that ultimately led to Superintendent Dr. Sean Bolson being put on leave. And tonight, parents showed up to the meeting in full force to let the board members know that they will not accept this behavior.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. And I mean, that pretty much sums up everything that's happened since April 6th of 2024.
You guys really need to get your house in order.
A packed room at Monday night's Harford County Board of Education meeting as parent after parent had the chance to speak their minds for the first time following a previous week of turmoil.
The idea that we would not terminate this person is absolutely inexcusable to me.
Monday's meeting comes hours after the first investigation was released by the Office of the Inspector General into the events of April 6, 2024, involving Superintendent Dr. Sean Bolson. At that time, Harford County school officials, including Dr. Bolson, Deputy Superintendent Eric Davis, and Board President Aaron Poynton, were in New Orleans attending the National School Board Association conference when Bolson called New Orleans police to report school-owned property stolen. The OIG report confirms leaked audio of the 911 call was in fact Dr. Bolson, who told the dispatcher he believed the items were taken by an unknown woman he brought back to his room the night before. The report, quote, did not examine the specific circumstances surrounding how the items became misplaced, end quote, but goes on to explain the items were later located, and an investigation from the Information Technology Department for HCPS determined they were not tampered with. The report also says many board members were aware of, quote, rumors about the incident, adding once the items were recovered, it was, quote, considered a dead issue by BOE President Poynton and other board members, end quote, with Dr. Bolson continuing in his role as superintendent for approximately 20 months after the incident, quote, without any further concerns from the board, end quote.
The transparency that this school board speaks of so frequently seems to be a little less clear to me.
Last week, Bolson and Davis were put on paid administrative leave, and Poynton resigned hours later. Board members made it clear they are in support of these investigations, and they, too, do not support these allegations.
When that trust is shaken, it is our responsibility to respond with integrity, transparency, and care.
This board needs to be able to realign itself and get our eye back on the ball.
This moment will not define us. It is just a moment, but it is how we lead through this moment that will be our story.
But parents say actions speak louder than words.
We need new leadership, and let's get back to teaching traditional academics.
Also today, Harford County Executive Bob Cassilly appointed Terry Coker to replace Aaron Poynton on the school board. Coker previously served on the school board, but left due to plans to leave the area. Those plans fell through, and Cassilly says that he's confident she'll be able to jump back in where she left off. It will now be up to the Harford County Council to approve the appointment. On your corner in Harford County, I'm Ashley Paul, WJZ.
Ashley, thank you.